All right. I, and welcome to our next session of Playtest Peril. You all may notice that at your characters are higher level than Asta. Uh, there's probably been in an anime a time skips in the clockwork hour you had to fight Flint in a failed attempt to stop him from leaving the village, and then you all got separated and agreed to meet in 2 years, and then Andre lost his powers and worked retail until he ran into a villain with the weird power to replace people and other people's backstories with himself. It was a whole thing, and I cannot think of any more anime time skip jokes to make. But anyway, you're all back now and have arrived at the local Alchemist Guildhall for your group's next mission. But before I reiterate what that mission is, you have a new friend with you. If Jamie, you'd like to introduce your character.
Introductions. Well, hello. My name is Fabiola. I heard you all needed help, so yeah. I just have some nice pink hair, pink eyes, pale skin, and of course, a big mace. And I'll be your cleric for the day. Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, Kachini is not with you guys at the moment, and she did say it was because Fabiola was ready to aid the party on her own, but when you talked to her, you got the feeling that what she really meant was, these idiots are your problem now. Bye!
Are you sure? Because I didn't get that vibe from her at all. She really seems to believe in me.
Oh, God.
I don't want to let her down. I'll do my very best to keep you all alive. I'm sure it won't be that bad. Isn't that right, sweet pea? Mercy, buddy.
And my golden retriever flies now. He's just permanently hanging onto my shoulders and doing a Superman pose off of it.
Talented.
She is so bright and full of energy.
And as to what you guys are doing here, recently, local seamstress bought a curative draft from the local Alchemist Guild, but after taking it, seemed to grow very ill, becoming listless and responsive. The family had tried to contact the Alchemist directly, but to no avail, so they asked you to go directly to the Guildhall, where this alchemist named Vernor or Avelton is said to spend most of his time and confront him on their behalf. So you all arrive. I've had a finely crafted Guildhall, a expertly constructed stone building on the shore of a lake. Another structure, connected to the first by a sturdy wooden bridge, rests on still 60 feet out into the lake. 3 large windows on the closest building are shuttered. Between the main road and the front door, or It's a wooden shed. In the shed's doorway, stands a woman dressed in splints mail, a sword sheathed on each hip, and I have to take a drink for a second. And as for the figure as for the figures in question that I was referring to, that would be the guards stationed in this guardhouse. Here, if so. What does the party wish to do from here?
Are there any animals around? Can I roll perception for it?
I'm staying away. Con is staying away from the rat.
Andre's just gonna stand in front of Khan. Even though Khan's taller, he's just gonna protectively stand in front of him.
Heel hunch.
Yeah, no animals in the general area, it seems.
He would like to knock on the door.
Hello? Who is it?
This is Fee. Who's this?
I'm Kulis, and this is Arlith. We're hired by the Alchemist Guild to protect the area. Who's Fee?
I am Fee. I am Maestro Extraordinaire. Have you not heard of me?
We don't get out much, or maybe he's not as famous as he lets on. Don't say that out loud!
Well, that much is obvious. You do not get out much.
Okay, so... And one of the veterans opens the door. Okay, Mr. Fee, what do you and your friends want?
He's gonna look. What are we doing here again?
Checking out a bad batch of potions that were delivered to the village blank.
We're here because apparently there's bad potions in the air.
Yeah, they two look at each other and seem to give loaded looks as if they I'd expect something strange going on.
Are they aware what's going on? I'd like to do an insight check.
Okay, insight away.
2. That's a nat 1.
Yeah. These two are like the Sphinx. You can't get a read on them at all.
I can't get the read on them at all.
Can I roll insight?
Sure, go ahead.
I think it's because they're not cultured. They don't know how to appreciate music when they hear it.
Andrew's probably gonna touch
be,
his
I
forehead and be like, Fee, let it go.
I can't let it go.
Yeah, these two can't hide it very well. Well, they seem to at least have a suspicion that something's going on in the Guildhall.
Is this a public guild hall or a private guild hall?
Well,
Like, is it
probably
open for...
probably
Okay.
private.
Yeah, otherwise it wouldn't really make sense to have guards now, would it? Unless there's evil afoot.
Yeah. How tall is the roof of the guild hall?
Let's see. Doesn't necessarily say but it seems to be a one-story building at least.
Okay. Khan is going to try and get on top of the shack to get away from the mouse and get a better vantage.
Okay. Excuse me there, elephant man. What the hell are you doing?
He's afraid of mice. Don't worry about it.
I cast
I'm
Charm
busy.
Person on the guard who's speaking.
Okay. Hey, I'll
DC 16, I guess.
He's a veteran for sure.
He's as old as his token looks.
Oh, all right. There's no need for that. What the hell do you want here?
Yeah, you're being sus, man. You already know what we're here for, and you know what we're talking about.
Then why were you using magic on me?
Because you weren't given. And it's kind of just what I do, man. Look at me. Come on. Got a magic dog.
Khan will look over back and go, he does look like a disrespectful teenager.
Thank you, Mr. Roof Elephant.
Don't worry about it.
Need work too there, sir.
And I'm moving my character, assuming he's on the roof.
Yeah. And, what did V say back there?
He said,
I'm very
insults need
interested to
work.
know how strong the roof of this building is.
Ooh, good point. I'm pretty heavy.
You
Apparently very strong.
you hear a bit of creaks, but it doesn't seem to be in any trouble of imminently falling.
We'll have to fix that.
And again, Fee, you keep getting interrupted.
No, all he said is your insults need work there, friend. Yeah, let me help you here, and I would like to teach him in the ways of being more charismatic and using his words politely.
Okay,
And that's what I'm doing. I'm just spouting words here now, guys.
Did you just say that out loud?
I did.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
if you would like to take this man under his wing and be like, yeah, let me help you.
New band member.
Oh my god.
Thank you. We already have a good thing going with our current position. So you want to investigate the guild here about some bad potions, you said?
If something goes wrong with your current job and you're looking for a new career, I'm putting together a plan.
Thank you. So,
You have the real chop.
oh, okay, and I'd say you
But
buttering
I thought you just said that they're uncultured.
We can learn.
Okay, I'm going to rule that you buttering them up like that, can give you advantage on the persuasion check for them to let you investigate the place.
Perfect. I'm good at persuasion. That's an 18.
Good, because the DC was only E10. Sure. Or, normally we're not allowed to let you in the Guildhall without an invitation, but, between, you and me, we've been getting the sense that something's wrong, going fishy here. Yeah, so... and they hand you the key to the front door. If anyone asks, we did not give you this.
I mean, we don't even know your name, so yeah.
The DM just told you earlier.
Nah, I couldn't have.
It's a DM. Are you talking about that strange voice that I hear on occasion? As though narrating my life?
Oh yeah, that one. You can hear it too?
I can! I thought it was just me!
Two schizophrenic people meet.
You're not the only one
Mind
cursed
if
with
we come
knowledge.
inside? We can talk a bit more about the voice.
Colin would like to jump to the next roof.
Okay.
Now that we are invited.
Well, they said you could take the key to the front door, but make an athletics check if you just want to jump on the roof. Okay, you easily make it to the other side, and once you climb on the roof, you realize, there's not a lot of ways to actually get in the building from the roof. There's some chimneys, but they look a bit small for me.
Do I have a view of this lake structure from the roof?
Yeah. Yeah, and out of game, that would be this building right over here at the top of the map.
And do I see anybody in that facility?
Well, all the doors seem closed and windows shuttered, so hard to tell from here.
Alrighty. Weird question. Is the roof in good condition? Do they upkeep this Guildhall?
It would appear so. Why would you specifically want to enter the building in there when the party was already given the key, though?
Oh no, I wasn't going to stomp through the roof or anything. I was wondering if this was an abandoned building that someone took over, or if this is actually a Guildhall type thing.
This is actually the legit Guildhall. Oh, it's not Odyssey secret. Everyone in town knows this is the Alchemist Guild.
You'll then jump down.
I mean, I'm pretty new in town. I might not have known.
And then immediately move behind Andre because rat.
Rat? There's no rat. It's just my
I'm just
little
gonna
sweetie.
shield him. Glad you got down from there without breaking a bone. Please don't do that again. You worry
My
me
bones
sometimes.
are strong,
too.
don't worry about it.
Okay. Now don't look at the mouse.
He would like to continue just talking to the guards, kind of getting a sense of how long they've been working here.
But yeah, we've been here a few years. Pays pretty nice, and not a lot happens here. So we're pretty much just paid to sit it around, maybe shoo away any crazy people who come up with it out in invitation. Asian, so there's a good thing ain't there aren't any around, they said, and winking right at you.
Yes, those people are always very strange, very weird. I completely agree with you. You see, there was this one time I was playing at the bar, and they
Wait, so does Fee have the key right now?
he would pass the key off.
Okay. I was gonna say if Fee didn't, Con would pick him up and bring him to the door. He wouldn't get the key. He would pick Fee up and bring him to the door.
It's okay, gentlemen. This is the normal behavior.
Yeah, for the sake of our job security, we'll have to agree. Case.
If you would like to leave the men 2 gold each.
And they seem to appreciate that very well. Oh, generous tip. Ipper, the last guy I just pissed on the wall and ran away naked when we tried to stop him.
Oh my.
Yeah, we're very cultured. Don't worry about it. It's all fine. Oh, stop. Yes. With my throat.
So, I assume you guys walked through the front door?
I suppose.
I suppose we could.
Yeah. Yeah, and I haven't done anything to specifically bar you from walking in, so you can just do that. It's kind of annoying when Matt does it, like, I know why he does it, but still not very convenient.
Oh, speaking of moving around, I can move Sweet Pea, but I cannot move Fabiola herself.
Okay, I'll put another of her token on here. Can you move her now?
Let me see where is it in the same spot, or did you put it somewhere else?
I put it in roughly the same spot.
Nope.
Huh.
Dun dun dun.
Okay, maybe try dragging a new token onto it yourself.
Ooh, how do I do that?
Just go to the journal tab, the one that kind of looks like a newspaper.
Right.
You'll see your character, and then just drag that onto the map.
Ooh.
Okay, can you?
Oh, there we go. Thank you.
You're welcome. And if you click and drag, you can highlight both of the tokens you can control to do it at the same time. Anyway. As you go through the front door, which bears the brass symbol of the Alchemist Guild, depicting a flask over an open flame, you walk through into a pretty modest sitting room with 3 doors around you, which don't seem to be clearly marked as to what any of them are, so the choice is yours of which one to go down.
Con would like to sniff to see if he can find a kitchen.
Okay.
Somewhere that would be fire or food or maybe chemicals.
Alright. Well, as for chemicals, you certainly smell any of the... Oh, since, Alchemist's Guild.
Mm-hmm.
As for food, that would be perception or investigation to try to find that. Alright, you you seem to see food coming from this general direction.
I will knock, not wait for a response, and then walk in.
Okay, and the smell's still coming from this direction. Okay, so an old cast iron oven in the corner holds blackened pots whose contents have boiled over. Cooking utensils and crocks of food line the walls, and sausages hang from hooks. The place reeks of burned food. A flimsy wooden door on the east wall, which from the map's perspective looks like it should be the north wall. But this is another example where Air Kobold pressed it and exactly line up the compass directions with what direction is on the map. Well, anyway, that at a door or leads to what you assume must be the pantry.
Okay. Is any of the food savable? I am proficient in cooked utensils.
Yeah. At least in the kitchen. It doesn't seem like it's been used in a while, oddly, but most of the food seems still usable at any rate.
Oh, I heard the stew. The stew was boiled over.
Yeah.
Can you attempt to save any of it, or is it just gone?
Yeah, that stew is gone.
Ah.
If you want to go for or any fresh food, that would probably be through the pantry door.
Well, he might do that, but first he's going to clean up because he can't stand a messy kitchen. That is not how a cook runs things. So he's just going to clean up the pot and make sure that a fire is not going to start.
Okay.
You're gonna look through the pantry.
Alright, so the door seems locked at the moment, so if you want to get through, you'll either have to unlock the door or break it down, but it seems to look to be an easy job to do either. Or in this case,
I shank the keyhole.
okay. So you easily pick the lock if you're not knife, which reveals a frightened woman who immediately hurls a handful of flour in your face, so make a dexterity save.
Pocket sand.
Yeah, okay. Hey, the flour gets right in your face, and you're blinded for 1 minute, as she just flails about with a rolling pin, but isn't exactly trained or equipped to do any real damage, so this frightened woman is just ineffectually swinging the thing around.
While poor Warlock has flour in his eyes, Khan will go up and try to disarm the woman and then just grapple her and just
okay.
wait till she calms down.
Alright.
Hello, miss.
Careful not
We
to
mean you
crush
no
her.
harm.
Yeah. Alright, so...
I
Oh, me.
mean no harm as I crush you within an inch of your life.
So,
I'm being gentle.
make your apple check and whatever the disarming check would be.
I think it's just an attack roll against a strength save DC.
Alright, so I'll roll all her strength, but this is the commoner stat block, so I'll be surprised if...
Yeah, so I don't do the bludgeoning, I just hit the weapon out from my hand.
Yeah, you easily knock the rolling pin out of her hand, and I'll see. And, yeah.
See, I'm being gentle.
And you, gently hold on to her as she continues to panic until she eventually calms down. So, I guess you're, not here to get me.
And he will just shake his head no, as he still is holding the sausage links with his trunk. And gestures to, I'm assuming, the frat boy still rubbing his eyes.
Yeah. Yeah, there's some water here in the pantry, and she gets a cup.
Ah, yes.
No, it's fine.
Oh, no
I
need.
snap my fingers and it all goes away.
Alright, so you're no longer blinded. Well, so, might I ask what you're doing here? I don't recall seeing you around the guild.
Well, Khan will set her down and stop grappling her.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, we were sent because people kept on getting bad potions. You know, just wondering in general why. I couldn't find anyone until we found you here. Why are you behind a locked door?
Well, it began 5 days ago. I heard a commotion in the workshop area. Splashing, shouting, then silence. Master of Illaton, and then approached from across the bridge with a blank-eyed stare. He told me nothing was wrong and said I could leave for the day. And I figured we both just had a long day's work, so I just went home and thought everything would be normal in the morning. So I returned, not thinking of the previous day's incident, but the alchemist, all looking odd, told me to remain in the kitchen and cook a large meal for later, and I was like, okay, a bit weird, but sometimes I get the munchies after a long days. But then that evening, I saw something terrible on the bridge. A huge troll-like creature, or it spoke to the alchemists in common, ordering them around. One disobeyed, and it tore the poor bloke limb from limb, so I ran and hid in here and have not attempted to leave.
How long ago was this again?
Well, the initial incident was 5 days, so when I hid, that would have been 4 days ago.
Is there still food in the pantry? Has she been eating?
You can gather that she hid in the pantry specifically because there'd be plenty of food and water to last her until else someone came and rescued her.
Good thinking. Thinking with the stomach first. Always a good
So,
instinct.
how many alchemists work here then?
Well, L, hold on. Let me, check. Can be advanced. Enter. Okay, that's, fun. I've, and then, C. Well, there were 12 until, one of them was, torn to pieces by a big monster. So, I'd say about 11 now.
Alright. DM, can I roll something to get like stats or know what I know about a troll-like creature?
Okay, I'd say that'd be either an Arcana or Nature check. Alright. Yeah. And you know about trolls a lot. To big scaly giant and nasty buggers can heal any wound unless you use acid or fire. And another thing, they're a pretty adaptable species. There's subspecies that can be found in any environment. In seas, deserts, forests, mountains, and in this case, you assume lakes.
So, would electricity do anything against it?
You haven't heard of lightning specifically being something that would nullify their air regeneration, but you haven't heard of them being resistant to that kind of damage either.
Alright. Thank you for your information, madam. Do you have any wounds from these past 4 days?
No, I've just been staying in here out of harm's way. I don't suppose any of you fine folk could get me out of here.
The path is pretty clear up to where we came. If you want the guard stations right out there, those two guys are still out there, or wherever your house is.
And you didn't get any sense that those two were in on it?
They kind of knew something up, but they didn't really want to test anything. So I guess you can should just go home.
Yeah.
They seemed lazy.
Where'd you hire them?
They were just old warfare veteran. And at first Master Villeton and the others figured someone with combat experience would be good at keeping ruffians away, but honestly, I've noticed that they just seemed like they wanted a cushy job where they didn't have to do anything.
Understandable. And you mind if I have my dog walk you home? You know,
a
little extra protection.
Of course, I'd appreciate that. Thanks. Thanks for the assistant, Mr.
Peter Stonesworn.
Well, thank you, Mr. Stonesworn, and it looks like you'll be traveling together. What should I call your dog?
I forgot what I named him.
Aww.
It was something very clever involving a beer pun. Call him the good boy for now.
Okay. Hey, good boy. I'll show you the way to my place, and hopefully you can get back to your master in good time, and they are officially off the map for now.
Just call him Kegger.
Kegger.
Andre, since he was out of the kitchen the whole time, he's just gonna ask, please tell me we're not arrested because you guys wanted to raid the kitchen.
No, we were flowered. Or at least I was.
I don't want to know.
Anyway, clap clap. Team meeting.
Eh.
Cook said there's a troll out there being bossy at everyone. Trolls are weak to acid, fire, and what was that other thing, DM?
Those were the only things I mentioned.
And heal like a son of a gun. So prepare fun spells.
I've also heard that they're weak to freshly baked sweets.
I mean, if we can try that if you want.
Colin will make an insight check to see if you're being serious, because he will bake some treats.
Okay. He make
I
an
mean,
insight
I have
check.
heard that.
Fabiola, how genuine are you about that?
I mean, in character, she's being completely genuine. I mean, honestly, who doesn't like freshly baked sweets?
Well, at the very least, you can tell that Fabiola believes that.
I'll look at the one who has the troll knowledge and go, is that true?
I mean, it's baked sweets. You know anyone who doesn't?
Immediately goes back to the kitchen and starts raiding the pantry for like flour and egg and some sugar cane if there's anything to make some pastries.
And as that's go going on, Fee has gone to the dining room to see if he can find any clues there. Where he, and as I reveal the token there, I have to go to the bathroom quick, so we'll take a 5-minute break, and I've got
Don't pause the video.
Are you going to pause the recording?
Well, I've got my reminder right here, so hopefully I won't forget this time.
Alright. See you guys in a sec.
All right.
So, audience, see you on the other side. Hopefully, not a good deal later after, or I intended. Yeah. Oh.
Cuss word.
Oh my god. I actually, he unpaused this time. Anyway, Fee. A large oak dining table stands surrounded by matching chairs. Dirty plates, mugs, and flatware are heaped on the table, and the place is in need of cleaning. Sitting at the table, filling with a large glass vial containing a fiery liquid, is a man dressed in Alchemist guild robes. He drips with water. As he knows you, he says, "Welcome," in a slow, measured, flat tone. I'm afraid you arrived at a bad time. You might want to make an appointment with the guards outside and return later.
We already dealt with the guards up there. They're very kind and friendly gentlemen. But, we are here now. Hello, I am Fee.
Ah. I see. Hey. Well, we're not seeing guests at the moment, so please leave.
Well, have no fear. We're not guests. We're investigating.
Okay. Con. Oh wait, that was the inside deck from earlier. Eh. From So, and anyone who's in the room may make an insight check to see what's up with this guy.
So far, no one else is in the room.
So, fee that, and if you'd like.
Yep. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. Welcome, Squidward. Welcome, Squidward. Welcome, Squidward. That is going to be a whopping 12.
Let's see. Yeah, you figure you're and this guy. I'm just must be like that. At but when you mentioned that you won't be leaving, he takes the Isle of Fiery liquid from the table and looks like he's about to dunk it on the floor.
Ooh.
By all means, this is your room. You do whatever you want.
Yeah. The thing is the potion he was fiddling with. It was a modified potion of fire breath. And as soon as he dunks it on the floor, or it explodes. So that'll be a dexterity throw. Oh, fee, my good man.
That is going to be a nat 20.
Okay. And a nat 20 is no damage, right?
Matt homebrews it like that if you want to do that, but it's usually just a succeed.
Okay.
Otherwise, it's half damage.
And I just realized Einstein ever changed from the DM layer, so you never saw the fireball I put on the market. Oh well, you'll see it when it goes on YouTube. And the damage it would have done is 33, so good thing that was an at 20. As you dive right out of the door as the fireball consumes the whole dining table, and you get back up from the floor and look back behind you. The dining table's in flaming pieces, and you see a lot of charred bones in there.
He wouldn't jump.
Yeah.
He would watch as the guy drops the potion, shrug his shoulders, walk out the door, step to the side here, give it a moment, then poke his head back in.
Yeah, that's what you see.
Oh.
You need help?
Do Khan and the pink lady hear?
Yeah, you definitely hear the giant fucking explosion that happened a few rooms away.
Right. Khan will. I'm assuming there's water, like a barrel of water or something in here. He will grab the barrel of water and look at the rat that's blocking the door.
Dump the
Take a
rat.
deep breath and step over the rat. And keep on going.
Sleepy is a mouse, I'll remind you.
There was Alchemist
I don't
in
think
here.
he cares about the difference between rat and mice.
And to be fair, I'm using the rat stat block. I just changed the name to mouse.
And we'll go and see fire, and with
Precisely.
assuming barrel of water or whatever, we'll shove Fee aside and start putting out the flames.
Yeah. Yeah. And,
Ben, do you want me to take half damage? Or do you want me to just not take damage?
yeah, I'm gonna rule that nat 20 is no damage, and after about a minute of pouring water over the wreckage, congratulations. Now you just have a wet pile of burnt wood in the middle of what at once was a dining room, and hey, that black mass over there kind of looks like a human femur. Huh, weird.
Well, at least the whole facility isn't burning down.
It might
He's
show
a
what
very
happened.
strange gentleman. I don't know what's up with him.
And Khan will turn to Fee, and I'm assuming Khan has seen Fee use some sort of fire magic before, and go, "Why did you burn down this place?"
Pyrotechnics.
God.
And then, if there's any water remaining, we'll just dump it on himself to make himself wet for some reason, to see if there's any other fire. And then we'll go rummaging through to make sure people are dead. And if there's any remaining clues as to, I guess, what happened.
Let's see.
Man commits suicide. That is what happened.
You see more or table debris and more charred bones and a bunch of broken glass, and well, this is an Alchemist guild, so those must be files from potions, and hey, the guy's skull is surprisingly intact. As soon as you pick it up, half the skull just falls off. Like it was like the explosion seemed to have split it cleanly straight through the middle. You're actually impressed.
Well, no survivors. Nothing useful. My spinach puffs. Better go and check on those.
Hey, is something burning? My spinach puffs!
From the new group.
Spinach puffs. Oh, good, they're saved.
And let me tell you something else, Kronk. I never liked your spinach puffs. Ever.
That's it. Tits going down.
Oh, yeah.
Do we dare to?
The wicked shall receive their retribution from above. Huh, that'll do. That usually works. And so does this.
So do we dare to explore the rest of the place in case of more fire traps?
You will that is up to you.
Yes, I am asking my compatriots here.
Precisely.
Before we leave, though, I'm just gonna be like pointing at the dining room. We are not paying for that once this is done.
Paying for what? Prestidigitation, it's all gone.
Dude.
Come, tiny pink one. You come with me.
What? Uh-huh? Is he... Hey, I'm not short. I'm perfectly average height.
Alright, gang, we'll split up and search for clues, says the blonde guy with a white sweatshirt and orange ascot who just goes into another room and you never see him again.
Ascot in quotation marks.
If he just takes Flora, and I mean not Flora, Potato.
My name is neither Flora nor Potato. It's Fabiola. And this little guy here is my little friend Pete.
You give off Potato vibe.
Okay.
You are very grounded in your ways.
Yes. Maybe a little. But,
Yes.
yeah, what was that explosion?
There was Alchemist, and Alchemist drop potion, and potion go boom. And here we are now.
Oh. Well, is he okay? I mean, I can heal him if he's hurt. Maybe I should go check.
P will open the door, look, see the mound of bone. Unless you're good at jigsaw puzzle, there's not much you can do.
Oh, I'm not very good at jigsaw puzzles. But what does that have to do with anything?
He's but ash and bone.
Oh. Yeah, I can't heal that. I'm sorry.
It's okay. He thought that counts.
You don't have resurrection?
Resurrection's like a 8th level spell.
Oh, okay.
But someday maybe I'll be able to help a little bit better. Anyway, what are we doing over here?
We're looking for clues, obviously.
Oh, true.
Well, my compatriots take care of the rest of such here.
Okay. So, where should we search first?
We'll just kick open the door.
All right, and in this room, you see another alchemist, and I should also specify that this area here, the walls here, this is more a sleeping curtain, and the walls are more like silk curtains dividing each of the sleeping area.
Hello, I am Fee.
And he looks at you with the same blank expression the other guy gave. What do you want?
We came here to investigate what's going on. Potion's going wrong. You're not going to drop a fire potion, are you?
So Arya has dropped that explosive.
Yes.
Okay. Hey, so he's going to unsheath a dagger and attempt to stab you, and we're gonna roll us some initiative.
Oh dear.
So I assume Fabiola is going to wave the wand.
She doesn't have a wand, unfortunately.
And as for...
Wait a minute.
or the other people in this area...
Be like, we have bit the problem.
You just hear whistling from the kitchen as Khan whistles loudly as he's cooking.
And Jamie, you remember how to properly put yours on the initiative counter, roll 20?
Well, I I clicked her, but it came up as rat. So I guess
oh,
I'm
yeah.
rat.
Oh yeah, it was you were really close by to each other, so
Okay.
made a mistake. So maybe try again.
Oh, there we go. Yay!
But I
All
rolled a
right.
nat 1. I don't know how to add my initiative as usual, but that's okay.
Yeah, and I still don't know how to.
If you right click on his token, at the very top of the screen there's a add turn option.
All right, so add turn.
Then click
And
on the 0, and then you should be able to manually input.
at huzzah! Okay. So either you're up. You you heard. You swear you heard he grunt like he was being stabbed from this other room.
Well, then I guess I'll jump.
As he stabs me, I do have a reaction I would like to use.
Okay.
I would like to use my crash crescendo.
Okay.
And I need him to make a strength saving throw.
Yeah. Make the mage do a strength save. Hey, if he's really good at those.
I know he is. That's why I believe in him. We're doing that one there.
All right. You learn how. Let's make a strength or take thunder damage equal to. All right. So, what's your DC?
15.
And he rolled just short of that. So, roll all that damage.
I rolled a 5, so he'll take half of 5.
All right. All right, so that gets rounded down to 2. So while it doesn't do a lot, doesn't seem to do a lot to even for a scrawny guy. I like him. You do knock him over, and Peter, if you didn't suspect there was something going on in that room before, or you definitely hear that now.
My God, the simple crash of my friend being stabbed. Starts Jojo walking over.
Harold continues to fee in his abilities.
Leans in the door. Eldritch Blast.
All right. So, yep, that definitely hit. It's the guy's AC, so 12 damage. So, and you Eldritch Blast this guy while he's dead. And it's at that moment where his friends come out to investigate. And let's see, the stat block is for he. And they're gonna crowd around you guys and each swing at you with a scimitar.
Oh dear.
Okay,
Yeah.
that first one's on Peter.
That is.
Okay, and
I should have taken the polearm feat. What was I thinking to work his feet?
yeah, and next one's on Fabiola. Does that 20 hit, Jamie?
Yes.
And this
Okey-doke.
next one's on you two. Does a 15 hit?
Nope.
Ah. Yeah. Yeah. Good thing nature clerics have heavy armor proficiency.
Mm-hmm.
And next feat, your proper turn is up.
Well, I rolled a nat 1, DM. On my
Oh,
dice
right.
card.
So, I'll,
You'll just have to move me.
yeah, and so next up is Andre the Giant.
You're not gonna drop that, are you? Okay. So Andre's probably gonna roll his eyes before going in there like, they got in trouble again. Why? Why do I even bother? And then he's just gonna go over here. Let's see what do we do. I'm gonna see if I can use Fist of War on this lady.
Also, you gonna rage?
Oh, right. Almost forgot the raging thing.
And I also found
Almost
out
forgot to be angry.
and I also found out
Exactly.
how to get the multi-sided token to work here. So
So apparently he loses his shirt. Interesting.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
yeah, I basically designed this subclass to basically be the Hulk. So, his shirt just rips as his muscles bulge.
Oh dear.
Interesting.
Yeah, there was going to be another sprite I wanted to use for or the Rage token, but couldn't find a clean version of that one.
Okay.
Who told you you needed to find that? Dirty is fine.
Okay.
Okay.
So that would be your unarmed strike, and because this guy's prone, you roll with advantage, and remember, now that you're 6th level, you get extra attack, so you can roll twice.
Isn't there a wall in them?
Okay.
Like I said, those are actually curtains dividing each of the quote-unquote rooms in the sleeping area.
A little privacy. Okay, I'm gonna roll both strikes.
And with advantage.
Yeah.
And
I put advantage on.
And this guy does not have a lot of so he takes both. So that's 15. And then this guy's not looking too well at the moment. We come around to Fabiola's turn.
Now, everybody, just calm down, calm down. We're here to investigate, not to start a fight. Right? And she will cast calm emotions centered upon herself.
Okay. So 20 radius feet here, so I'll put. Okay, so everyone within that has to make the charisma save, so I will roll all for these guys.
I am the image of calm.
And
Now. No
1,
need to fight.
2, 3. Okay, they all fail. Ale, the mage succeeded though. So, Andre, A, and Fee, E still have to roll.
What were supposed to roll?
Charisma saving throw.
I am fucked.
Now.
And,
no need to get so upset.
And
there goes a rage.
Not with if advantage this time, and that's a charisma saving throw, not on a check. Remember, the saving throws are all in that one box.
Oopsie.
Oh, well then I should re-roll.
Let me take a.
Actually, you did get at a save. You did do the save successfully. I mean, you failed, but you successful at actually rolling the save.
Take the first one.
Task failed successfully.
All right.
Oh look, this one was good.
But still under her save DC.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God damn it.
You would have needed to beat a 16. So calm down. Go find another shirt. You can rage more later. We're going to talk this through calmly.
He's a scientist. The shirt just materializes back on him.
Yeah, probably.
The magic item you chose was clothes of mending. They just mend themselves.
I should have, now that you mention it. No, just something different.
So let's see.
And Austin?
Yeah?
Did you roll the save?
Oh, shit. Sorry.
Dude.
That's gonna be over 20.
Okay. So everyone except Fee and the mage all fail that.
Calm down. Everything's going to be fine.
Okay, so I'd say A with that. At Andre, A's age drops and his shirt seems to go back to normal for some reason. And
I can better without it.
let's see. And at first I thought, wait, cultists have dark devotion, but this technically isn't a charm effect, so moot point. So these three seem to at least lower their blades for now.
See, it'll be just fine. Here, follow me over this way. She will, since this is, You said it's like turfs or whatever. Let's go over this way, everybody. Come on. Kind of invite them over this way. Let's go over here and talk.
And
that is all.
And next is Sweet Pea's turn. Does your mouse do anything?
No, Sweet Pea's just in her pocket. He's a non-combatant. You can take him out if you want.
Okay. And with that, I think I'll just put him in the GM layer, so you guys don't see him at the moment, but I can bring him out if you need him to explicitly be out for any reason.
Like to taunt the resident mouse hater.
He doesn't hate mice. He's afraid of mice.
He respects them and their personal space.
Sure.
Yeah. And that brings us to the mage turn, who was not affected by the Amamo Ocean and instead is going to cast mage armor on himself to get his AC up, because he's the big muscly man towering over him and is getting flashbacks to high school. Oh god, not the locker again.
Andrew's probably gonna be like, calm down. The locker thing was cliche anyway. Not gonna do that.
Yeah, and is also going to spend half movement gain up from prone, and other half gain as far away as they can and without provoking opportunity, which brings us to Khan's turn. Let's see how the sumo head can screw this up.
I do have a passive perception of 16. Would I have heard the scuffle? I'm assuming the bard's loud reaction.
Yeah, definitely.
The important question is, are the pastries done?
Yeah.
That is important.
Yeah, but you take some lovely freshly baked pastries out of the oven as you hear all this going down.
Okay. With my tray of spinach puffs, I will bonus action Step of the Wind, spending a key point. And I'm assuming people are hostile? Because I didn't see this calm emotions shenanigans.
Yeah.
And all he knows is violence and pastries.
Well, to be fair, you are just entering the aura, and I'm assuming Fabiola has not dropped concentration, so...
Nope.
That's going to be a charisma save.
Is it an instance, or is it... Calm. Is it a constant aura?
Let me see.
It's a concentration spell, so... Until she drops it, it's in effect.
It doesn't say about entering or exiting.
All right,
but I will if you rule that so. I will do so
right.
Hopefully.
I told on each centered on a point must be. Right. I did. It's an immediate effect, so only the people who were in the aura to begin with are affected. So. So how do you choose violence?
running with my tray of spinach pus, I will grab one from the tray and, unarmed strike, violently try to shove it in his mouth because something about trolls and weakness to pastries.
Are they trolls?
No,
He doesn't know the difference, man. He's an elephant.
Well, these appear to be regular guns. And you hear Kachini's voice in your head. I take exception to that.
Okay.
Oh,
He's a primitive version of an elephant.
okay, so roll your attack.
Do I get bonus pastry damage?
I'm afraid
Are
not.
they very hot?
And
Bummer. I don't think that would hit.
yeah, that doesn't hit.
Well, pastry wasted. He'll get angry because why would you waste perfectly good pastry? Take out his quarterstaff and then whack him.
Whack-a-mole?
You're the one who
Probably
hit
miss
me
again.
with the pastry. And yeah, that misses.
And then, frustrated that none of his attacks are missing, or all of his attacks are missing, he will go, ugh, and then spend another key point. Oh no, you already used a bonus action to step out the wind. Never mind. He's just frustrated holding a tray of pastries.
Oh. Okay, so Fee, you're up.
He's going to look at man slinking away. You sir, why do you attack me? What did I do to you? And he's gonna pull his rapier and stab at him because he stabbed him.
Okay.
This is not how I wanted to do this, sir. This is not my forte, but I guess I need to do what I need to do. Hey, that's good. It's gonna be a 21 to hit.
Okay. That definitely hits even with mage armor and unless you only do 1 damage, this guy's down.
Well, I rolled a 1 on my D8, but it's a 1 plus 3.
Yeah. So
What the waste of a good gentleman. Ay.
and the thing ain't about outcome emotions. If anyone affected sees any of their allies being harmed, the effect ends.
Question though, is the curtain still down?
Yes.
Your partition, whatever you want to call it? So would the ones in the hallway section see the death going on in the bedroom section there?
Huh. Well, I think they would have heard an unsheathed AP. You're in a familiar voice going.
Question, DM. How high is the ceiling?
Regular height, I guess.
Alright. I'm gonna then
8 to 10 feet. 15 if vaulted. Possibly 30.
put my boots of flying and just float upwards.
His boots are flying.
I do have boots of flying. That's the uncommon item I took. So I'm gonna float up along the ceiling in case more mages kind of rush through the partition here.
Well, this guy was the only mage in the group, so he should be safe.
Well, the other ones, if they come charging through to get revenge, I'm going to be 8 feet up in the air.
Okay.
So within whacking range. Got it.
Yes, but it'll catch them by surprise because I won't be there for a moment.
All right, so Peter, now it's your turn.
I guess I'll continue the theme of non-violence and just cast sleep on them.
Okay.
Finally, someone who understands.
Right, so roll
For the
5.
record, I did not mean he stabbed me first. This is merely payback.
So roll
Turn
5.
the other cheek.
So roll 5.
Mortimer
Shit.
2.0.
All right, 21 and let's see. 8, 9, 18. And so I guess Alba to one of these guys fall also over asleep, so oh, that certainly improves your situation. Which leads us to the remaining cultists who will rush
Wait,
into.
these are cultists? I thought they were alchemists.
Well,
I've been lied to.
they use the cultist stat block. Who's going to rush into Uwe Arisaw's comrade I and not immediately see Fee until he looks up, and I'm going to say between the surprise and you being at a higher plane of elevation, he's going to roll his attack with disadvantage. And still hit, probably.
Oh dear.
Because I assume an 18 mates your AC. Hello? Austin?
Austin.
Wakey, wakey.
My brother and mother rush up. Speak to us, comrade.
Cheese boy!
Jeez, boy.
Hello. I think he is asleep.
It,
Come and converse with us.
There he is.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, he couldn't have fallen asleep in 2 seconds.
Hey, it takes me 3. It takes me 3. Oh no, my phone disconnected me. Yeah, Fee's up on the seal on the ceiling like Spider-Man.
So does the 18 hit?
18?
Yeah.
Oh fuck yeah.
Okay. Even taken by surprise, the guy's scimitar swing does make purchase into your ankle, cutting into the less armored wooden core of your leg.
Where we're gonna make him regret his decision by doing Crash again.
Okay.
Ow. My poor ears.
We're gonna burn that bardic inspiration.
All right. See, strength say. And forgot to take it off disadvantage, so. And what was your DC again?
Well, which one are we taking? Are we taking the 8 on that first roll there?
Second roll because I turned off disadvantage.
All right, then that is a success.
Okay.
You are not bad at all. Are you looking for a new career?
He He just looks up at you blankly, and you wonder, what's up with the people around here? And Andre, you're up.
Hey, I don't have my rage. I think I'm gonna hold action since nobody's attacking really, and we only have one dude.
Okay.
Chilling. I'm gonna hold action for now.
So, what action are you holding in and until what? And what's going to trigger it?
If he gets attacked, Andre use the war.
Uh, sorry, you're kind of breaking up.
Oh, sorry. It's probably the headphones. Give me a sec. I'm gonna hold Fist of War and use it if Andre gets attacked.
Okay. Which brings us back to Fabiola.
Oh, well, nobody seems to be too interested in being peaceful, although there do seem to be a couple guys who are unconscious, correct?
Indeed.
Well then, I will... Thank you. I will walk up to the closest one, take out some rope and start tying him up.
Okay, so he is both asleep and restrained.
There we go. Give him a little pat on the head. Say, sleep well.
And if the mage being excused from class due to coming down with a bad case of stabbing, it is Khan's turn.
Taking the hint that we're not killing these people, he will go over to this guy and would like to make a grapple check.
All right. So I'll roll this guy's strength. And yeah, you definitely succeed at grappling him.
And then I'd like, as my part of the second attack, to make a disarming strike.
Okay.
So he has to beat a strength save DC 14.
All right. So you pull the scimitar out of his hands and throw it away.
And then I will drag him out of the room and pin him up against the wall and maintain the grapple to make sure that he doesn't hurt any of his friends.
Okay.
So I would like to move him against that wall. Yeah.
All right.
And he'll just grumble.
Which brings us up to Fee.
He's gonna poke his head through the partition up here, like from the ceiling. He's just gonna like, how's it going down there?
Oh, it's going well. I'm gonna probably run out of rope though soon. Do you happen to have any?
He drops 50 feet of rope right here. There you go.
Well, that one still needs to be tied up if you want to do it. Or that one. And she'll point over to the one being pinned.
You will go over here, drop to the ground, and tie him up.
Alright, so gonna add the restraint to him too, so both of the asleep alchemists are all tied up. Which brings us back up to Peter.
I suppose Peter will go over here and be like, "You should surrender."
Listen to him, he's very sensible.
With my fey presence, I'll intimidate them. Spell save, wisdom saving throw save is 16.
Okay, and Dark Devotions. That'll be with advantage.
Nah.
And still fail. Yeah. Yeah, even in the strange state he's a, and he looks at you as you invoke your veil of fey magic and gets a look of terror in his eyes and immediately begins nodding to your request to surrender, which will bring us out of initiative.
Yay! Crisis averted.
I still wanted to rage a little more.
He's okay, Andre. There'll be more time to smash later.
Okay.
We have Troll to fight.
Well, that's true.
Yes,
Now,
we
DM,
must all save our strength.
Is this guy over here good and dead, or can I do a quick healing word?
Yeah, he's at the point where he could it'll be stabilized or revivified or whatever.
I'll do a healing word.
Okay, Asa. Oh, he is unconscious, but no longer dead.
No longer on the way to dead.
He gets back 6 HP.
All right.
While Khan is restraining this fellow, he starts to feed him some puff pastries.
Ooh, can I try one? They smell delicious.
Hey, I'll take one.
And we'll hand out however many pastries I manage to make in that time.
Khan giving out his delectable spinach pastries.
They're really good.
Can we tie up that guy down there too?
Yeah, you can. And he's still painstakingly terrified of you, where he will not resist.
Important question. Is he eating the pastry?
Yes, he is.
The man knows better.
They're really very good.
Yeah, he seems to enjoy it.
We'll turn to Peter and go, I don't see how this is a weakness.
Well, we did catch them all, didn't we?
This one isn't as a troll, that's why.
This is not a troll? I can't tell the difference between you fleshy things.
I meant tying up the person down there that got healed.
Oh, right.
Anyway.
There's enough room to go around.
Now, Mr. What's your name? Mrs. What are you?
Paul.
Mr. Paul, are you one of the alchemists here?
Yes.
Heard something about a
troll-like thing a few days ago popped up. You want to tell us your side of that story?
The new Upa Aspra Auditro, all with her, are mostly to keep people in line if they seemed resistant.
Resistant? Resistant to what?
Excuse me. If they basically, if any of us seem to no take to her commands, the troll dealt with them.
So you were under magical guise?
Sounds like a threat.
Magical mind control? Oh, and if you didn't, and if it didn't work, you got obliterated?
No, I think he just got threatened with violence.
Well, either
As he still is pinning him to the
wall.
Well,
there's a method to
it might be a combination of the two. Anyone who'd like to make an insight check, because you'll notice that this guy, even while complying, seems to be a bit out of it.
Then
Yeah?
10.
So. Okay. So, most of you think, this guy the people around here must be like that. But Fabiola, you get the impression that this guy seems to be under a magical compulsion of some kind.
Well, he seems to be being directed by some kind of magic.
Oh, that's good.
So this new boss, describe, please. What are they like?
Now, no lying either. We're just here to help.
She's a woman who came out of the lake, any air like sea. Iwi. Ide. Eden. After she showed up, I don't know, it just seemed like a good idea to do what she said.
Can I roll a nature or arcana check for description?
Yeah. Yeah, of course you can. Oh yeah. From from this guy's description, that's definitely a fae of some kind. And given a description of both her appearance, abilities, and the general environment, that sounds like she's probably a Rusa Alka. And let me get this stat block. So the So I have the general lore out. Alright. Alright, so... Oh, Rusal Alka are a kind of water spirits, believed by some to be a kind of nymph or some to be a kind of undead that with enthralling abilities, which they usually use to lure prey into the water to drown, but if this one unenthralled an entire alchemist guild and is keeping them alive, this particular one must have loftier ambitions.
So, why don't we just go beat the shit out of her and be done?
Well, first we gotta know where they are. Do they usually confine themselves to their workshop on the lake?
Yeah, yes, she and the troll.
How many alchemists of your alchemist buddies are out there with them currently?
6 right now.
When do they come out? Come out for a shift change?
And I'll see if it says. They haven't come out for the past few days.
I suppose that means the troll and the lady don't eat much.
Unless they ate the alchemist?
And
Why would we eat them?
and the maid from earlier has said that before she hid in the pantry, she had been made to make an unusually large meal, so you can figure that that's probably how they've been feeding the troll.
Maybe they'll want some pastries, and he will start walking towards the door.
Do you have any pastries left even?
I mean, did you guys scarf? I mean, a batch is usually like 10, unless...
I mean, you threw at least 2 of them. Everyone here's had one.
No, I only tried to shove one in this guy's mouth. And then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that has been it, including this guy. So there should be 5 more. And the only reason I know they come in batches of 10 is because I actually have personally made spinach pus before.
Experienced.
So, Ben,
Yeah.
at this time I ask you the question, as it is almost 11, I got school in the morning.
Ah.
How much longer do you think we got?
Well,
Dun, dun, dun.
there is a boss fight coming up, so that might be longer than you probably have. So, we can pause here and continue the next time we can get together if you'd like.
The cliffhanger,
Oh,
Sure.
Austin hates to do it, but
if you want, anyway.
Man, I hope my dog comes back before long. That lady must live like a mile away.
Yeah.
I mean, you can always poof your dog away and summon it back to you in an instant.
I know, but it'd be rude. It'd be rude to the lady. It's her only guard dog.
He's
And-
probably been going on adventures.
And you can't, and also see through its eyes just to make sure, or it's
Apparently,
not still
oh,
busy with that.
I could, but this is out of character.
All right. So hope you guys enjoyed the session, and I'm gonna stop the recording.